Hello, it's Chameleon, and in this video I'll show how to solve one of the puzzles of mine, Rush or Sudoku, completely logically, without playing around. The rules: we have normal 6x6 Sudoku, and we have these cars that could move around, but they block each other. And they carry the Sudoku digits. So we don't know yet where the 4 goes. It could be here, it could be here. Like it would be where the car ends up in the end. So let's go solving. And the key to solving this puzzle is to think about where the cars will end up in the end without thinking how we move them there. You basically can solve the puzzle in two stages. First, solve the Sudoku, and then solve the rush hour problem. So, one thing that we could notice immediately, we have these 1 and 2 in row 3. So, like, no matter how we move this car, these 1, 2 of the green car always stay in the row 3. That's the key property of the constraint. So we cannot have other 1s and 2s, which means this car cannot stay this way because it will have a conflicting 2 in the row 3. So in fact we must move this car and it cannot stay this way as well. So it's either like this or like that. So we can go ahead and mark it, and I use cell backgrounds to mark this is a cell that is definitely taken by the red car because it goes like that or like that. It's very similar to solving nonogram puzzles, if you will. Like, imagine you have a nonogram puzzle and you have a 3 clue here, and you know that this cell is empty, then you mark this one is shaded. Exactly the same thing. So, first of all, we can mark that it's a cell of the red car, but even more, we can mark that it's 1 or 2, because there are only 2 possible states. So it gives us 2 things. First of all, this car cannot stay here because it will conflict with this cell. It also cannot take this cell because like we have 1 and 2 going in column 3 taken by the red anyway. So the green car is somewhere here, and we have 1 and, well, we can mark it like that basically, and we know that green goes one of these. But more important than that, this cell is already taken by the red. So yellow just ends up being here. So 4, 6, 3. And there are 2 ways of actually seeing the digits. One way is to make the car like half transparent. It kind of works well if you like switch back and forth. So like hide them if you do Sudoku, show them if you think about the cars. But what I like to do is just try to do the things naively for now. So we have something like that, right? And we have the green car somewhere like that. We don't know about the other things. So let's use the hybrid approach. So we know that that's 1, 2, 5. That's 3, 4, 6, 2, 5, 1, 5 if I did everything correctly. Okay. Let's look at the cars again and see if we could do some deductions. Well, the other thing that we have this green card in the bottom, forcing 3 here in row 6. So the purple car cannot stay here, so it must go up. But we already have this cell taken by the yellow, this cell taken by the green. So it actually must go all the way here. So we have that. Now, well, let's try. Right, let's try to move this one while we go. So what do? We probably do something like that. No, we don't, because we have this one in between. So let's not think about it. Let's not think about the rush hour. Oh, I think I reverted too much. Yeah, here we go. So now we know that these two cells are occupied by the purple car. Well, what it tells that the orange is somewhere here, and we can do some ridiculous pencil mark here. Well, actually, we have this 4, 6 car in column 1, which tells that we cannot have more force in the column. So this one cannot go all the way there. So this cell actually is taken by the orange car, so we cannot have red one here. So we have it exactly here. Done. So we already have the exact placements of 3 cars without knowing how we move them there. So let's go ahead and move it here. Why not? Less distraction. Oh, and we can do it like that as well. So for instance, we have a 4 in one of these cells. Okay, let's continue. So yeah, now this one is super restricted because we have the 3s here. So the green cannot stay here or here, it will conflict for the 3s. So the only possible place is actually where it is right now. So we can go ahead and mark 1, 3, 3. Here we go, and we have ones here just by sudoku, which means that these are like 2 possible places for this car, which actually means that this one's always blue. So we know the exact placement of the orange car. It's here. And yeah, so let's see. We know the placement of this one. We still don't know where this one is. Actually, well, yeah, we can do just like 1, 2 by sudoku here because we know the digits in the rows. Okay, now this one is interesting because it cannot take this cell. It's taken by the green card. It cannot take this cell because it's not 4 or 6 just by sudoku. So the first thing we know that it goes somewhere here. Actually, we know that it cannot be in the top because of this car that excludes the 4 from here, so we know the very exact placement here. Let's go ahead and move it here. So 4, 6, 6, 3. This 6 still not a problem for the blue card. It looks okay. So 5, 6, 4. See how we almost solved the whole Sudoku without knowing what happens to the cars. So that's 1, 2. This one looks like a 5 to me. Okay. Okay, so the 5 in this column goes just here, so this one's a 4, which makes total sense. So 6, 4, so the last 6 goes here. That's 1, 2. I don't think I could do more. Well, I can't say that one of these is a 2, so that's not a 2, right? Okay. Now, that's let's think again. How did I exclude the 2 from here? Yeah, because the 2 is in the column. So yeah, that's 1 or 5. So it clearly belongs to this one. So we could actually say that that's the blue one. It's 1, 5. That's the green one. It's 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 5, 2, 1, and that's how the blue one goes. So now we solved the Sudoku part totally logically, and solving the rush hour part is a bit harder to do logically, but you can kind of do it, but by thinking about which things don't work, and then just doing the other thing. But in this case, I think it's almost solved. So the only thing that we need to do is to move these 2 up somehow. So we've got the orange out of the way. We can move this one out of the way. We can do free place for the yellow. Now we move them up, and now we can return everything the way we had. Good. the puzzle solved, but let's try now to repeat the process. Well, I will open this puzzle in a new tab just for reference. So we want that. Let's just repeat the process. So we have that and that. Yeah, I don't actually need the reference. I just remember everything. Okay. Yeah, that's how it goes. And let's try to solve the puzzle more in a logical way, like the rush hour puzzle. So, like the way I like to think about it is to think about which things go first and like what are the available things for us at the moment. So, like we know that these cars are totally unmovable right now, and this one as well. Let's go and switch to the move mode, and so this one is almost unmovable. This one also almost unmovable. This one could go relatively free. So we have like a bunch of things to achieve, and we can think about which of them we do first. So, for instance, we know that the purple in the end must go in the top. It must move the orange. So, in order to have the purple here, we need to have the orange out of the way. Right now we cannot do that. In order to have the orange out of the way, we must move this one. In order to move the red one out of the way, we must move the yellow one. So we cannot do anything with the purple until we move the red one. Sorry, until we move the yellow one. This one we know right now, and so we can move it up at all until we move the yellow one all the way here, which means that right now, in order to move the yellow all the way here, we must move the purple one down, because we cannot move it up. We have like a recursion, we have a dead circle, if you will. So we must move it down, and for that we must move the green to the left. So let's go ahead and do that. And it looks like it's not really matters where we move the blue one, so let's move it closer to where we want it to be. And we still need to move the red out of the way to move the orange. This one we achieved, but now the yellow is in the way. So we know if we just move everything back to the place, we've got to the initial problem and we didn't achieve anything. So like in order to move the yellow back to its place, we need the red one in the top. So we need to achieve both things at a time. Both orange out of the way and yellow out of the way. So we know that we can achieve that only if the orange is to the left side, because otherwise we just return to the same problem that we did. So we must move the actually I don't think that did I prove that I need to move the red one. Let's do it again. So no, I only proved that I didn't prove that I need to go to move the red out of the way down to the bottom. I only proved that I need to free some space for the orange. But now we know that in order to not to go back to the start, I need to move orange all the way to the left. We need orange to end up here, then move the red, then move the yellow. So let's think how we can do that. So in order to move the orange all the way here, we need to move the blue one. In order to move the blue one, we need to move this green one. In order to move this green one, we need to move the red down to the bottom. In order to move the red down to the bottom, we need to move the green. And we know that this one is still stuck, so we move it to the left. Now we do that. Now we do that. Now we move this one out of the way. So we achieved what we wanted to. And now what's standing in the way of purple is these two. So since I need to have the red here in order to move like basically what I know that I cannot move these two at the same time, and I know that after I move the yellow away, the red is here, so I cannot move the green at all. So it means that I need to move the green out of the way first, and we need to keep the orange here in order to not to return to the same problem. So we just do that. Now orange sorted out, green sorted out, this one like that. We need to free the room for the yellow, and now we finally moved it here. And now we like it's easy enough to just do it intuitively. I think I don't think that it needs some proof right now because it's just too easy to see. And now the rush hour part solved like almost logically. Let's put it like that. Here we go. Thanks for watching.